Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. I gotta grab some earplugs from over here in the cooler. But we're shooting some more 7/8 ounce drive key slugs today. I know in a recent video I said we'd probably, not shoot any more of them, but a viewer, I'm not sure if he wants named, but sent some drive key slugs with 3D printed tail wads. I have one here somewhere. I'll let Josh show it as soon as I can find it. There it is. It looks sort of like a little turbine. It's about, I don't know, an 1/8 inch sticking out of the bottom of the slug, and it's a very, very tight press fit. They're not going to come off, but we have them in 12 gauge done for a smooth bore and 5 for a rifled barrel. We're going to fire 5 without the tail wad for each gun, the Panzer and the Ultra Slug, and then 5 with to see if it actually changes anything. And then just for an added bonus, we have a 16 gauge too, the Viper G2, and we're going to fire 5 through it with and without the tail wad and see if that changes anything in 16 gauge. These are full bore for 16, but get this recoil pad on the gun. Yes, I'm missing the butt pad. I don't want to talk about what happened, but it'll be fixed. I'll turn this chrono on here, and then we'll get to it. The first 5 I'm firing are the ones without the tail wad. And the data on it is, let me find where I put the slug. Here it is. 25 grains of AA Super Handicap in a new Fiocchi. The Claybuster CB0118-12. 3 20 gauge Maxi Nitro cards and the Lee 7/8 ounce drive key slug. IC choke, Panzer M4. Got 5 here. I don't expect the Lee slugs to do any, good at all. We fired them so much in the past that we've just come to expect not great accuracy out of them. But you never know. The tail wad might really help.
Hopefully it does.
Hopefully it does. I'm kind of hopeful for him. You ready, Josh?
Yeah.
Alrighty, first shot. Right beside point of aim. 2417 FPS. That's a lie. And if they are running that fast, holy cow. The chrono's lined up with the gun. It's just not reading again.
It's 2 in the same hole.
Looks like it.
That's 3 in a relatively good group.
Error 2. Finally it changed. And here's the 5th shot. Still says error 2.
In the same hole. They're roughly same inch area.
You think I got it? I can't speak. Pretty good group, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, now here's the 5 with the tail wad. Everything is the same except for there are no Maxi Nitro cards in this one, in the shot cup. Instead, the slug is attached to the tail wad, and that's the only difference. We'll see what that changes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these will all go through the exact same hole.
Get rid of that one flyer.
Yeah. From the looks of it, that one flyer is not really a flyer.
It's a couple inches down. Or
yeah.
It's an inch down anyways and a little bit right. But other than that, though, they're, from what I can see from here.
Alright, and here's the next 5. 1326. Okay. That one, I believe. 1340. 1296. 1355.
Fireballs.
Yeah, I see them. They're nice.
That thing is loud.
1340. Those are throwing some nice fireballs.
That probably is the loudest I've heard that thing bark, just to be honest with you. It was sure talking to them.
Alright, we've shot this exact recipe before, and the holes look great, so no real need to look at those. I guess, without further ado, let's walk down there and have a look at the paper. They both seem to be pretty respectable, from what I can see anyway. And then Josh is going to lay down his 10 with the Ultra Slug. And they are specifically loaded for a rifled barrel, too. Turn this dot off. Alright, let's go. Ignore this. My first group right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a 1, 2, 3, we'll call it 3.5 inch group. by 1, 2, 2, 3.5 by 2. That's not so bad. That's about typical what these do. Nothing great, nothing terrible, just about average. Coming over here, though, it looks like the tail wad from a smooth bore kind of hurt the accuracy. I've got 2 here, 1 over here, 1 completely missing, and it looks like, can't confirm this, 1 skimmed the board right here. Looks like fresh wood is dug out. Yeah, we're missing 1 unless, nope, that's not it either. I don't know. It seems the tail wad really hurt those, at least how I had them put together. Um, I was kind of hopeful for them, to be honest, but maybe they'll do well out of the 16 or the rifle barrel.
Yep.
I'll patch these holes up, and Josh can lay down his groups.
Alrighty, guys. I'm up next with the Ultra Slug. Mine, the first ones I'm shooting are without the little tail wad, but they are 25 grains AA Super Handicap, the BRP 12, 2 Maxi Nitro cards, Lee 7/8 ounce drive key slugs, 16 gauge haul as a sabot. That'll be my first 5. My second 5 are the same thing, only they have the tail wad thing on them, the little spiral.
Yep, no nitro cards in that one.
No nitro cards yet. But I'm going to start without the tail wads. We'll see how they do, and then we'll move to the other ones. Hopefully we get an accurate chrono reading on these ones.
These are all cast out of pure lead, too. They're so soft you can squish them with your fingers.
Yeah.
1476.
First shot went a fuzz high.
Yeah, with the Lee drives keys, they actually go a little bit high. We shot them last week, I believe. They went a little bit high, too. $15.09. Longer barrel, you get about 150 FPS more. It's a 6-inch barrel gain, 5.5. 15-15.
These are going all over the place.
They are.
Yeah.
Mm.
They do not like the rifling, I don't think.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, we've never had good luck out of the drive keys. They're just mediocre. $15.11.
Hopefully these tail wads fixes this.
I hope so.
Out of the rifle barrel anyways.
It actually might. $14.86.
Oh god, that's horrendous.
I only see 1 below the middle point of aim. That's all I see.
Seven by 7.
7 by 7. All right. Well,
give and take an inch or 2. We'll confirm it when we get down there. But the best I can tell, anyways, counting the squares, it's like a 7 by 7.
All right. Well, hopefully they'll do better with the tail
on this
wad.
right-hand side. So we'll throw these ones at this left-hand side and see how they do.
Yep.
Seems like the smoothbore is almost the way to go with these guys.
I forgot we were laying down 10 each to, for groups. Hopefully out of the 16, they'll be perfect. They're full bore in 16 gauge.
Fuzz high, but pretty well centered.
Error 2. The ones that are in the 16, I swaged those down through a 680 diameter Remington straight rifled turkey choke, or 670, I mean, so. Still says error 2. I see the Sabo. The slug that Josh was showing you guys at the beginning of the video, I think, did that one have rifling on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what they look like after being swaged through.
I've got it here somewhere. What did I do with it?
Is that one even close to your first one?
No.
No? Oh.
Here you go. You want to show that? I'll finish. I've got 3 more here.
I really had high hopes for these. I'll show you guys once again. You can see the rifling on them. It is straight rifling, though, so. $15.30.
This one's starting to look like a little better of a group.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
1465.
Maybe the first one out of these 5 were flyers. Hopefully.
Could be. One of them, I don't remember which hall had it, but one of them was the tail wad a little bit crooked. The rest were on perfect, though. 1425. That one's a lot slower.
Yeah, well, it ain't the greatest, but it ain't the worst. We got one more random slug laying here.
No.
Dang. The one time it works. Usually it just barely poops them out.
You remember that one time that Jaren was shooting, and 3 out of the 5 he was shooting, he opened the ultra slug up, and the halls busted him in the face.
Yeah, that was on the channel somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember which video it was, but it was pretty funny. I told him next time catch it in his mouth, and he went no. Anyway, let's walk down there and have a look at that.
4th, 5th on my second group. That's with tail wad. And without tail wad, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 by 7. I
Yeah,
was right.
7 by 7. Josh guessed right.
Yeah.
The tail wad seemed to help it this time.
Oh yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 by 6 roughly.
Yeah, 3. No, that's more like a 1.5 by 6.
Okay, 1.5 by 6.
There's 3 touching. That's a good sign right there.
That's what I was saying. It did look. That's what I was saying in video. It looked hopeful there which that one might have been me. It might have
I
been right
wouldn't
there.
call that bottom one a flyer, but the top one, yeah, it's far enough away where I would call that a flyer.
Yeah.
Now,
I
we'll
don't know
tape
what
these
happened.
up. Hopefully, the 16 gauge fixes it. Always downrange over there. We'll have to get him back up here. But anyway, these are full bore out of 16, and they are somewhat rifled. Maybe that straight rifling on them will help stabilize them. I really don't know. But I am hopeful that the 16 has this.
Check it out. Found
It's
it laying
stamped the
there.
shotgun scientist. I believe Nick sent the ink stamp for that. Sometimes we brand our shells for fun. They look cool.
Other times we stamp shotgun shells.
Other times we stamp shotgun shells. I gotta find my earplugs.
They're gone. He lost them forever.
I think I did. Nope, there they are.
Sometimes I like to tell Ty he's shooting a bad group, even though he's shooting a really good group. That way, whenever he gets down there, it's a really good group. And
How
other
rude.
times I tell him he shoots really bad, and he's actually shooting bad.
Okay.
Anyways,
This is the 5 I need. Alright. So, TriStar Viper G2 16 gauge IC choke. Brand new Fiocchi hull. 27 grains of long shot. The OB16, which is the Obtrader 16 gas seal, half-inch waxed hard card. 3 Maxi Nitro cards. The Lee 7/8 ounce drive key. And a roll crimp on it. And these are swaged with a 670 Remington 12 gauge straight rifled turkey choke. Needs you sitting right there. Forgot this thing semi-auto.
I think it's appropriate. It has rifle sights besides the dot.
It's actually one of the few semi-autos that hold 5 in the tube instead of just 4.
Yeah.
I believe all of the rest of these semi-autos we own are they only have 4-round mag tubes.
Yep. Even my 742 only has a 4-round detachable box mag.
So I'm pretty hopeful for these. In fact, out of all the people that have ever had hope, I am the most hopeful. I have the most hope. Some would say I was born hopeful.
Yep.
Every morning I wake up and I brush my teeth with hope.
Whenever he goes to bed at night, he goes to bed with a big old slug of hope.
All right, you ready?
I'm hopeful.
Going for the left point of aim. 1561. It hit paper, but I don't see it.
Me neither. Try again.
1533.
Hit the same dart clod.
Are these going high above the middle point of aim?
I can't tell.
It looks like I have two holes there about an inch apart. I can't
Hey,
tell.
just keep holding the same point of aim and mag dump it.
1573.
Well, they're definitely going high. They're splashing way up here on the backstop.
Okay. 1548. That one is above my point of aim, actually. Well, that one was such a flyer, it hit the plate. 1480. That's why it was about 100 FPS slower. Hit that plate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'll stick the other 5 in and lay them down on the other. No, we got to go down there and patch those holes. They're kind of all over the place.
Very sporadic.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess let's walk down there and look at it. Guns open, clear, safety on. Well, let's go look at those. Well, guys, those hit all over the place. I got one here. My aim was here, point of aim. One up here. That's the only 2 on paper, and there's 3, 4. These sit about an inch apart way up here in the board. Hope you can see those holes. But yeah, they're kind of hitting all over the place. That 5th one was such a bad flyer, it smacked the plate about 15 yards in front of the table. So those didn't do well. I don't know why they're that bad. We've shot these before in 16, and they do decent. Well, I got 5 more with the tail wad. Hopefully the tail wad can fix them. At this point, I think my hopes ran out. But I am going to move your Red Bull and tape. I'm going to move this tape in your Red Bull.
2, 3, 4, 8.
You sure can math good.
I know, right?
A lot gooder than me.
I was good at ciphering. 1 and 1's 2. 2 and 2's 4. I gotta take my boots off if you want to get me higher than that. But
I'd go for the middle point of aim this time.
I'm just gonna mag dump them on the plate.
Whatever you want to do. Well, wait, these are the tail wad ones.
I'm joking, buddy. I'm joking. I like this dot. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This thing loaded with black powder.
1486 on the last one, 1505 on the second, 1535 on the third. I didn't catch the first one. Smoky?
Smoky.
Yeah, very smoky. Kind of looks like Pyrex out here a little bit. Anyway, I think those actually did better.
I believe so.
Anyway, let's walk down there and have a look at those. Well, I mean, it's better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's about all the more I got to say.
Yep, at least they're all on paper this time.
Counts for something.
I really was hoping these tail wads would help the drive keys out, but they just didn't.
Nope.
Maybe a redesign? Make it a little bit longer, maybe?
That would definitely... More bearing surface.
Yeah, I think what's going on here is the tail wad weighs just enough to throw the drive key off balance a little bit. But at the same time, even without it, they're flying all over the place.
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, we're going to set this paper up at 80 yards for some other slugs, which you guys will see in a different video. It's a shame these tail wads didn't help out. They kind of seemed to hurt it, I think, once. The first groups I laid down anyway. But yeah, maybe a slight redesign can improve them. But nonetheless, it's always fun when you're out shooting with your friends. But I think that's going to end this one here. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you want to, check out our Patreon, Instagram, Rumble, merch store. All that stuff is in the description below. But you guys take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.